Tonight we welcome back to the Toll Music Stage one of our favorite local artists. Please sit back and enjoy the sounds of Wendy Kaneko and friends.
Here we go, guys. Yay! Hi, everybody. Wow. Wow. Such familiar faces, and thank you all so much for coming here. This means so much to me. This is my dream come true, to stand up here and sing for you in this beautiful room. So I'm going to sing a lot of personal songs, a lot of songs that I've written, because that's kind of what I do. I picked all these songs for a reason. And I've got this beautiful band to play with me, so I'm going to introduce them in a little bit. So I promise they're amazing. You'll be awed by their talent. But I realized when I picked all these songs, they were all about love or hope. And sometimes love is even when you get divorced, or different things can happen, or self-love about walking away from something that isn't good for you. But the first song is pretty much my philosophy. It's called A Little Bit of Love. And I wrote this when I was, when I was working, and I realized that people are so miserable at work, and you have to find a way to love what you do, because otherwise, and if you don't love what you do, you have to find something you love about it, because you'll wither. So open your hearts, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put a little love in everything you do. Shine a light from your soul. And when you're feeling down and blue, show a little bit of kindness, you will know. Be a friend when there's a need. A little bit of care can plant that seed, or spread a little sunshine on someone's day. Just watch all of your blues slip away. We all have scars we just can't heal. You gotta face the dark before you know what's real. Just a little bit of love can clean the blood of a broken heart. Broken heart. A little bit of love, love, love. Well, it can clean the blood. And the world is spinning way too fast, and before you know it, your time has passed, and the ones that you love, they're all that you have. So don't let your pain keep you in the past. So put a little love in everything you do, and shine a little light from your soul.
scars we just can't heal. Gotta face the dark before you know what's real. Just a little bit of love can clean the blood of a broken heart, of a broken, broken heart. A little bit of love, 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 well, it can clean the blood. Just a little bit of love, just a little, little bit of love, love, love. Just a little bit of love can clean the blood of a broken heart.
Got through the first one. Thank you. So yeah, a little bit of love does a lot of healing for a lot of people, and we need a lot of healing in this world right now. Yeah, there's John. Thank you. Okay, so this next song, it's, I guess the main theme in this song is about hope. So I wrote this originally for a friend of mine who was going through a very difficult marriage, and she felt really trapped, and I know how that feels, and so I wrote this song about her. But this one I changed. I wanted where the girl gets away, so in the end. So I realized I wrote it about myself after all of that, and like most songs. So it's called Tiny Ember. And hope is the tiny ember inside of all of us, and it is the flame that ignites all of our dreams. So we all need hope. However little, however horrible situation you're in, we hope that we can get out of it. And hope is a way of dreaming, and that leads to change. So anyway, Tiny Ember. 1, 2, 3, and...
She was so innocent till something stole her light. And she looked like an angel. She was shining so bright. But one day he stole her heart, but he could not steal her soul. And she carried on with a smile, while deep inside there was this dying fire, and just a tiny ember of hope, just a tiny, tiny ember of hope. The years, they flew by so quickly, and he tried to clip her wings, see, she was a dreamer, and he feared such tender things. But one day he stole her heart, but he could not steal her soul. But she carried on with a smile, while deep inside there was this dying fire and a tiny ember of hope. Just a tiny, tiny ember of hope. One day she flew away, and he never understood why. But she found all the love she lost inside, and she fed the flames of her desire with that tiny ember of hope. Just that tiny, tiny ember of hope. We all need a tiny ember of hope. Hope.
My mouth is dry. Hold on one second. Good old peppermint water does it every time. So for many years, everybody said, Wendy, you got to write a rock song, and why don't you write more up songs? So I wouldn't say this is an up subject, but I had to put deep words to it no matter what I do. But it's called Portrait of a Marriage. And it takes years after divorce to finally realize that you were just such different people. And there's so much stuff that happens in a marriage. And when you have kids, there's so much stuff that goes on. And I married somebody who was my complete opposite. I mean, there was no way we could have ever understood each other. So I wrote this song recently, actually, so that I could put it in a rock song. And it's about my marriage. It's called Portrait of a Marriage. And we came together to bring beautiful children into the world. And we did learn a lot from each other. And he was a really good man, but we just were so different from the start. So here's Portrait of a Marriage. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It was like thunder with no rain, flames of anger in our veins. He'd say I was the one to blame, but he could never make me tame. And all those years we did the same old thing. We could not see the misery it brings. He tried calls me pain. It's like he never really knew me. He just knew my name. When I remember, I feel so sad for all of the tenderness I never had. Well, I tried so hard, I stayed way too long, but he could never, never, never understand my song. And all those years we did the same old thing. We could not see the misery it brings. He tried hard to love me, but he caused me pain. It's like he never really knew me. He just knew my name. Like he never really knew me. He just knew my name. But now I realize he made me strong inside. We could never agree, no matter how hard we tried. There was no right, and there was no wrong. We were just so different all along. All those years we did the same old thing. We could not see all the misery it brings. He tried hard to love me, but he caused me pain. It's like he never really knew me. He just knew my name. Like he never really knew me. He just knew my name. Like he never, never knew me. He just knew my name. Well, he thought he knew me, but he just knew my name. That's what happens sometimes. Can't believe I'm doing this. This is so amazing to have you all here. So this is my dear friend Kate Bloomquist on stand-up bass. I don't even know how she holds that thing up. I have the littlest guitar you've ever seen, and this guitar was made by Gary Dilley, who's somewhere in this thing, and I'll sing a song. I have a love song to my guitar, of course. This is Rico Bloomquist on percussion. Lisa Bone on background vocals. And this is David Brain. I saw these two These two played for a James Hawkins concert. James, you're here somewhere. And I said in the audience, I kept telling Woody, I said, I would love to have these two play with me. This dobro thing is, I have a friend that used to play dobro with me many years ago when we grew up together, and pedal steel. And this is like such an amazing instrument. And these two said yes, and I almost fainted, you know, so, because they're way more experienced than I was. But thank you. I appreciate them. And this lady, she's been by me even when I couldn't sing very good, so. So, anyway, Enrico too. So the best part of a portrait of marriage is two beautiful children. And my son is an architect, and my daughter is in her second year of medical school. They're just so brainy. I don't know, they got that from their dad, I guarantee you. I did the artistic side, but this is a song I wrote to her because, as mothers and daughters do, we go through difficult times, and the divorce was hard on them many years ago. And she's come back to me in a way that she's a grown up now. It's amazing. They really do go through these difficult things with you, and then they come back to you, and they're beautiful souls. And you think, well, I did something right, I guess. So. But this is a song I wrote to my daughter Sachi because I love her so much. So it's called The Best Part of You. 1, 2, 3. You've been through some hard times, of which I caused a few. Now you've grown strong, and I give you this song, 'cause I can see best part of you. The morning sun was rising when you were born at home, and my heart, it held on as you slept in my arms, and I never, never let you go. Fly, my wild blue jay, carry that sky on your You have climbed so many mountains, and you've crossed rivers and streams. But the very best part is when I see your heart. Oh, that is the best part of you. sweet, sweet daughter of mine. You come from a proud and a stubborn line, and as you travel this world, just remember you're my girl, and that I can see the best part of you. It's true, I can see the best part of you. Fly my wild blue jay, carry that sky on your wings. You have climbed so many mountains, you've crossed rivers and streams. The very best part is when I see your heart. Oh, that is the best part of you. It's true, that is the very best part of you. She really did climb mountains. My daughter's been to India. She's lived in the Himalayas. She's went to Switzerland. She's slept in snow caves. I mean, she's Miss Rugged Extraordinaire, unlike her mama, who likes a warm, cushy bed. And she goes, ice picking up there and the whole shebang. So anyway, she's a beautiful soul. I'm lucky to have her. Well, this next song, we're going to change the channel. This is called Walking Away, but it still has to do with love, because love of the self is the most important thing. And sometimes you have family members, or it can be a relationship, but for me this was a family member who doesn't treat you well, and you don't feel good around them, and you try because you think, well, this is my blood, I need to learn to get along with my brother. It was my brother. He's gone now, but it never worked out. And so I finally wrote this song, and this was a very helpful song to get me to walk away and realize that no matter what I did, he didn't have my best interest at heart ever. So here's another sort of intense song called Walking Away. 1, 2, 3, 4. We may be of the same blood, but you never showed me any real love. It's time I finally realized that you lived your life telling lies, lies, lies. Well, I'm walking away from you. I'm walking away this time, far, far away from you. I'm walking away. And I always thought that you would change, all of your hate would turn to pain, and it would melt your heart like a burning coal, and your anger would finally go. I'm walking away from you. I'm walking away this time, far, far away from you. I'm walking away. There's a poison that's in your eyes, and your bitterness bleeds and bleeds through your disguise, and all of that greed that floods your veins, well, it kills all of the love that once remained. I'm walking away from you. I'm walking away this time, far, far away from you. I'm walking away. When I look deep inside your cracks, you know that I can see you never really had my back. You tried to make me seem so weak. Oh, but I'm walking away, and I'm stronger than you think. I'm walking away from you. I'm walking away this time, far, far away from you. I'm walking away. I'm walking away from you. Walking away this time, far, far away from you. I'm walking away. I'm walking away. I'm walking away. I'm walking away. I'm walking away.
Thank you. So yeah, sometimes we have to do it. It only took me 1,000,000 years to realize I didn't deserve to be treated that way. So, but you know, we grow, we get wisdom, and we learn, and made me stronger. So here's a song. This is a little story. So I have a friend named Larry Cohen, and if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be up here doing this. I know you guys probably saw some of my Facebook ramblings, because I ramble a lot. I'm a writer. So, but he encouraged me to play music after having put it away for, gosh, maybe 30 years. I raised kids, family. I mean, I was kind of the main lady there. So, and he always knew that my passion was to write and to sing, and he knew better than I did, I think, that that was kind of my calling. So I would always call him up in tears. He would definitely tell me how to sing better, and sometimes I'd be so mad at him and I'd want to kill him, but I realized he always had my best interest at heart, and his honesty is what made me grow. So he once called me a beautiful mess when I came running to him and just said, I don't think I can do this. I don't think I can do this. This is just ridiculous. There's so many people that can do it way better. And he just said, Wendy, you're just a beautiful mess. And if you just would realize that and accept that, it's a beautiful thing. So, and just be who you are. So I am a beautiful mess. And that was like, wow, I'm going to write a song about that. And so I owe a lot to my friend Larry Cohen, because he was my childhood friend since kindergarten, plays a beautiful pedal steel. You could faint, it's so beautiful. But he's always been there for me, even from afar, coaching me and listening to my home recordings and go, no, don't sing it like this, don't go up there, do that, you know. So I wrote this song after he called me a beautiful mess, and I realized we're all beautiful messes. And the older we get, we realize what a friggin' beautiful mess we all are. So, and, you know, you learn to accept it and laugh at yourself more. So here's my song called Beautiful Mess. I hope this touches all of you. 1, 2, 3, 4. So many times I've been lost along the way, where I could not find the break of day. I stumbled over every rock, and most times I'd fall, trying to reach a dream it's just too tall. Now the white of winter has colored my hair. Autumn leaves like secrets frozen everywhere. When spring pours her light upon my ragged scars, I hear my good friend say, just embrace the beautiful mess you are. My heart upon my sleeve, and somehow I never found the forest from the trees. I've been a fool so many times, I always had to leave. That's how I learned to grieve. Colored my hair, and autumn leaves like secrets frozen everywhere. When spring pours her light upon my ragged scars, I hear my good friend say, just embrace the beautiful mess you are. We all need a friend who's honest and real, who can understand the colors that you feel.
feel when you can no longer hide behind your ragged scars. Just let a good friend embrace the beautiful mess you are. Now the white of winter has colored my hair. Autumn leaves like secrets frozen everywhere. When spring pours her light upon my ragged scars, I hear my good friend say, just embrace the beautiful mess you are. Just embrace the beautiful mess you are. Just a beautiful mess with scars. So that's our first set, but I don't know. Does anybody know what time it is? Does anybody really know what time it is? Does anybody really care? 7? Okay. So did somebody say Wendy? I answered to that call. All right. Well, hopefully we didn't lose too many people in the bathroom. But anyway, this song is a song to my beautiful guitar. So look at this thing. This was handmade by Gary Dilly, who is over hiding in the corner. I bought a Martin because I have an old Martin that I've been with. It's like a 016 New Yorker. I've had it since I was 16. It's so old and battered. It's a beautiful guitar, but it's not as beautiful when it's plugged in. It's more acoustic. And I bought another Martin because I thought, well, that's what I wanted. And it said V-neck. So I thought, oh, cool, you know, vintage neck, right? Vintage partner. Well, it was a V-neck. I mean, my hand. So I brought it to Gary, and he said, let me build you one. And I said, well, it's got to be really small. I don't know how you hold that big guitar. Oh, my God, I would fall over. You know? Yeah, I couldn't even wrap. She's amazing. She's such an amazing player. But anyway, so this is a love song to my guitar, because during the pandemic and during all that time when we were holed up for months and months and months, it was actually the best time for me because I kind of quit work and sort of retired. I wasn't sure I was going to retire, but I ended up doing it in the end. And I got to stay home, and I did nothing but write and write and write and play and play and play. And it was just so nice. So I didn't mind the pandemic because it was actually a really good time for me to go inward and kind of discover more songs. But this one, I wrote this to my Martin, but I have recently fallen in love with this. It took me about 2 years, right, Gary? So I loved it. I played it a lot, but you know, and I take it to gigs because it's more sturdy than my Martin. My Martin will go out of tune easily because it's so old and battered. But this, I'm in love with this little thing now. It's just made for me. So it takes a while, you know. Love takes a while. Anyway, it grows on you. So here's my song. It's a little bluesy called Play Lady Play. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I'm sitting here, and I've been waiting for that rain. I'm sitting right here, and I've been waiting for that rain. I'm gonna let it wash my tired brain. Well, I'm sitting right here, just like a stick in the mud. I'm sitting right here, just like that big old stick in the mud. I got too much sadness, oh, it's running through my blood. This old guitar, she's gonna save me when I'm so down I can barely see. And late at night when I cannot sleep, this old guitar, she starts calling for me. She says, play, lady, play. Play, lady, play. Won't you play all night till the break of day? You gotta play, lady, play. Just play your blues away. Well, I'm still sitting right here, and I feel broken like that glass. I'm sitting right here, and I feel broken like that glass. I'm just waiting for a song to come to me last. Well, this old guitar, she's gonna save me when I'm so down I can barely see. Late at night when I cannot sleep, this old guitar, she starts calling for me. She says, play, lady, play. Play, lady, play. Won't you play all night till the break of day? You gotta play, lady, play. Play all your blues away. She says, play, lady, play, play. Play, lady, play, play. blues away. Play your blues away. Oh, come on, play, lady, play. Yep. We should all have something we fall in love with. It doesn't have to be a person. What is it? Well, this is some other kind of love. This is love of a garden. So I have a friend named Mary Stone. And she is one of my dearest friends. I knew her when I was 19, and I lived here on Siesta Key and worked at the Wildflower Restaurant. I know. Yeah, I was one of those. And I worked in the health food store next door and all of that stuff, and was a waitress mostly. And I lived next to Peggy Pitts and Mary Stone, and they all had a little cottage. Back then, Siesta Key had little funky cottages with lots of cockroaches, and back then I could handle it. I don't know. I've become very fearful of bugs, but anyway. And I lived there for about 2 years, and I think I was all of 19, and Mary and I had a really strong connection. And she has a beautiful voice, but she was always a gardener. She's a gardener since, her whole life. She knows how to talk to plants and how to grow them, and she understands Florida gardening. And when I moved here, I moved like literally less than a mile away from her. She's down the street, and when I found this little house, Abby and I were looking for a house, and she looked at my yard, and I'm like, I don't really do gardening. And she's like, no problem, So she just kept showing up with plants, and she mulched it, and, well, you guys got to dig out 10 feet here, and no, you got to dig out more, Don't make it a straight line, make it on a curve, So there were all these things that she taught me about gardening, and now we have this beautiful little paradise in our yard. You've seen it, and it's a tropical paradise, and she just keeps bringing me plants and teaching me about gardening. So I love her so much because she's so full of wisdom, and she must have, she had 9 cats once, so God love her. I can barely handle 2, so anyway. So here's my song to Mary, and of course I named my beautiful garden Mary's Garden. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. I knew her so long ago, and she still is so beautiful. And I've come back to the sea, and she has given so much to me, like the Florida skies at night. I see her clouds and her bright light, but the sweetest gift I see is the garden she planted for me. And I water it with drops of love, and I thank my lucky stars above that every day I get to see Mary's garden is smiling back at me. And I've listened like a child to all of her stories of the wild. She's always been so honest and true, with ocean eyes, the most beautiful blue. And like the Florida skies at night, I see her clouds and her bright light. But the sweetest gift I see is the garden she planted for me. And I water it with drops of love, and I thank my lucky stars above that every day I get to see Mary's garden is smiling back at me. Oh, Mary's garden is smiling back at me. Mary's garden is smiling back at me. So I've learned that gardens are healing. I've learned to love plants. Even Mary told me about the little hairs in plants, that when it starts, before it's going to rain, that they have little hairs, and leaves like open up their hairs, they feel the rain. And so it's really hard to kill a plant when you know that happens. You get pretty freaked out, like, oh my God, Mary, I killed your plant. But she always brings me another one, and I do better the next time. So let's see. Oh, yes. Finally home. That's what I was going to name this whole concert, because it took me a long time to finally get to this place where I felt like I could actually do a real performance for people. So, and I have a beautiful home, a little humble home with a beautiful Mary's garden. And I have a beautiful man named Abby who lives with me, and we've created a sweet little life. And a feral cat and a big fat cat named Luna. And we are very lucky. And I was sitting in my garden one day, and I was thinking, gosh, you know, I'm finally home. Like, to me, love is feeling at home with someone, and it's so hard to find in this world. And I never felt at home with my husband. I mean, I tried, but
When I met Abby, it was like instant. I just felt like I could be myself, and he supports all of this and who I am. So here's my little song to Abby called Finally Home, because love is about feeling at home with someone. 1, 2, 3. Like the waves of the ocean, I've been battered and blue. Like the wind in motion, I was torn in two. Like a bird without wings, I just had to fly. Till I came crashing into your loving eyes. Just like the rain that falls from my heart, you keep me from falling apart. Like wild horses running, trapped for so long. But you're here beside me, dear, as I pour out this song. Just like the stars that shine in that sky, you're the reason I can hold my head high. And just like the sunlight that warms my bones, when I'm here with you, dear, I finally feel home. Yes, I do. Just like the mountain that blocks the view, things look different when I'm with you. Like a river overflowing, lost and so afraid. But your sweet, sweet love, it shows me the way. Just like the stars that shine in that sky, you're the reason I can hold my head high. And just like the sunlight that warms my bones, when I'm here with you, dear, I finally feel home. Yes, I do. I finally feel home. Home, sweet home. I'm finally home. Finally home. So this song, I'm going to probably make you cry, some of you, but I think it's a good song to sing because it's about drug addiction, it's about love, and love never ends, and it's the worst thing for a mother to lose her son or daughter to drugs. And I have my friend Larry who told me this story. It's for Joan that I wrote this song. I've never met her, but I have seen pictures of her son and all of that. 15 years of addiction. He died at 29 years old. He was in jail and came home, had rehabbed a million times like they all do. And he came home for his favorite meal. She was so happy to have him home and sober. And she found him passed out and dead on the basement floor. I cried so hard when I heard this song, this story, and Larry told me, well, write a song about it, and I did. And the only way I could relate to it is as a mother. I thought, oh my God, what if this happened to my kids, my son or my daughter? How would I feel? So I wrote this song as a mother to her son, or to her deceased son. And not soon after I wrote it, it's really sad, but I lost someone who was kind of like a second daughter to me. And same thing, I watched her go down for 10 years, and she passed out and died on the floor. And we all miss her so much, but you can't do much. All you can do is keep loving them. And I really believe that when you cross over on the other side, that they'll be there. And they know that you love them, and they're watching over you. But this song is for all the mothers and fathers, too, of course, that have lost their children to drug addiction. And it's called Mother's Lament, but it could be for any father, too. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thunder inside my head, lightning in my blood. It shattered all the windows, and I'm drowning in this flood. And I watched you slowly fading, and I watched hope slam the door. Now I think of all the ways I could have saved you more. Drugs are a dirty demon. They stole away your soul, and my love, it could not raise your body off of that cold, cold floor. I'm gonna miss you every moment until the bitter end, until I'm buried deep in that ground. Oh, I will dream of holding you again.
I'll dream of holding you again. How much pain can a mother hold? I see your picture every day. You once had the sweetest eyes, though your smile slipped away. My strength, well, it's breaking down, and the guilt, it just eats away. How I wish I could have found a way to make you stay. Drugs are a dirty demon. They stole away your soul, and my love, it could not raise your body off of that cold, cold floor. And I'm gonna miss you every moment until the bitter end, until I'm buried deep in that ground. Oh, I will dream of holding you again. In my dreams, I'm holding you again. Thunder inside my head, lightning in my blood. It shattered all the windows. I'm drowning in this flood. Anyway, sorry if I made you cry. I'm crying. Anyway, it's a problem in today's world. I don't blame these kids because, Lord, oh Lord, what we've, the world is crazy right now. So, but anyway, there's beauty in the world too, and I'm going to write to you. This is a song. I should have named it Florida Rain, but it's, when I first came here, I came from Portland, Oregon, and after having lived here, and then I went to Oregon and raised kids there and all that, and I mean, it's so cold there. You're always cold, and it's always raining, and you're always just like, and it's cold to the bone. So when I moved here, when we had real rain, a real rainy season, we haven't even had that this year. But Florida rain is spectacular, and it's nature heals us. So every time it rains, I love to go outside and feel it. So this is called Summer Rain. 1, 2, 3. Sometimes life, it It isn't always what it seems. And you sit and you wonder just what it all means. Life will make you feel so small, and you wish you felt nothing, nothing at all. But then I go outside in that summer rain, and I just let it soothe my pain. When I start to sink and I wonder what could be, I just let that summer rain wash over me. Yeah. 'Cause life will make you old, and life will surely make you fall. We're all here for the learning and to find our calling. When all of those shadows, they swallow you whole, it's time to do something and just let everything go. Then I go outside in that summer rain, and I just let it soothe my pain. When I start to sing and I wonder what could be, just let that summer rain wash over me. Yeah. Wash over me. Wash over. Yeah. What was that? Oh, I thought, did you fall over? The rain knocked him over. Oh, that was heavy. I love that rain stick. Thank you, Rico. So again, Kate Bloomquist, Rico Bloomquist, Lisa Bone, and David Brain. I'm so honored that these guys were willing to play and learn my songs. So when all is bad and hard and the world seems so cold, the best thing you can do is go into nature, whether it's a river, a mountain, a forest, an ocean. There's a lot of beauty in Florida, and water for me is my healer. I love the ocean. But I wrote this song partially because we
heal from nature. Nature heals us in so many ways, and we do so little to heal Mother Nature. And so I wrote this song because nature needs our help too, a lot of help. There's disasters everywhere. So anyway, I don't think we can help Mother Nature until we help ourselves. And she can heal us, and we can give back to her. So here's my little message to all of you. It's a fun song, don't worry. Okay. It's called Go Down to the River. We need a whole lot of hope. We need a whole lot of prayer. We need a whole lot of love to get us there. 2, 3, 4. Go down to the river at the end of the road. Go down, down, down to that river. Lay down your heavy load. Go down to the ocean and watch the water change. Go on down, down, down to that ocean. It's time to rearrange. Fires are raging from the past, and hearts are breaking way too fast, and the walls are tumbling down at last. We need a whole lot of hope. Need a whole lot of prayer and a whole lot of love just to get us there. Go down to the forest and listen, listen, listen to those trees. Go down, down, down to that forest. Now is the time to heal. Go on up
begin. Fires are raging from the past, and hearts are breaking way too fast, and the walls are tumbling down at last. We need a whole lot of hope, a whole lot of prayer, and a whole lot of love just to get us there. We need a whole lot of hope and a whole lot of prayer and a whole lot of love to get us there. So go down to that river at the end of the road. Go down, down, down to that river. Lay down your heavy load. Oh, lay down your heavy load.
Thank you so much. Should we just do one more? I don't know what time it is, but we have one more song. This is not my song. I'm actually doing one song that isn't my song. I know. But it's a John Prine song. It's one of my favorite songs. It's called I Remember Everything. And this was the last song that he wrote, I believe. He was pretty ill. And again, it's about love, because in the end, there's nothing but love. The love of our memories, the love of the people we had in our lives. And that's really all that matters. So here's I Remember Everything. Let's hope I can get the intro right. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I've been down this road before. I remember every tree, every single blade of grass holds a special place for me. I remember every town and every hotel room, every song I ever sang on a guitar out of tune. And I remember everything, things I can't forget, the way you turned and smiled on me the night that we first met. I remember every night, your ocean eyes of blue, and how I miss you in the morning light, like roses miss the dew. been down this road before, lonesome as I can be, careful not to let my past go sneaking up on me. Got no future in my happiness, though regrets are very few. Sometimes a little tenderness was the best that I could do. And I remember everything, things I can't forget, swimming pools of butterflies that slipped right through my net. And I remember every night your ocean eyes of blue, and how I miss you in the morning light, like roses miss the dew. Oh, how I miss you in the morning light, like roses miss the dew.
Thank you. Thank you, David. That was beautiful. Well, I think it's time, huh? We did all our songs. Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you all for being here. Thank you for coming. I'm just, wow. Now I'm hungry. And thank you, everybody. Thank you for I forgot your name, the guy doing video, but thank you so much. And sound back there, and this is a great listening room. Thank you all for being here. Drive home carefully. I appreciate it.